Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, everybody.
Hey everyone, welcome. I'm gonna give everyone a few minutes to join. So
There we go. Come on there, baby. There it goes.
how is everyone? I'm getting everyone
Hello.
joining. So tonight, for those of you who were with us last Monday, we attempted to do video using our EasyPress with the new iron-on designs, and it went haywire. So we are redoing it.
Yeah, it should
Which
be
has
much more
actually
fun.
worked out great because now we have the EasyPress mat. So I'm super excited. We are going to learn this together. We're going to do some quick projects and everything. And so I will bring it over here and Sean will be in the little box.
Yep, we do this first and then off to the big one. There it is.
All right, welcome everyone. So Sean will be monitoring the questions. Hi, Allie, how's it going?
Hello, hello, hello.
Sean will be monitoring questions as it comes in. So let's first just bring in Sean into the little box so he can see you, and then he will be probably looking off to the side because he is going to be monitoring, like I said, questions. So for those of you who are new with us, this here is the EasyPress. A lot of people have been seeing me utilize this.
Mm-hmm.
The EasyPress is by far one of my favorite tools, and I'm going to let Sean, it's okay, I got it, just go ahead and take over and say hi to
So,
people.
hi everybody. Just want to do a quickie while we take care of some divies that all of a sudden seem to want to take off and go outside. So, hello Jennifer, Penny, Tamitha, Angela, Debbie, Donna's Love, Renee, Gail, Glenn, Creative Touches, Sherry, Renee, the other Renee, I think, Bridget, Cynthia. Hello, 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 everybody.
All right, so this here is the lovely EasyPress. We got this in July and we've been testing it. We use it all the time. We definitely prefer it over our heat press, and we tend to use this for everything. At the time they launched, they had an EasyPress mat, but they've redesigned it, and it recently just came out. It actually came out yesterday. Here it is. And I wanted to quickly show you this, and then we're going to do some projects. But the EasyPress mat, it's 12 by 12, and it feels like it's just... Some people have already said, oh, it kind of feels like a... what are those when you...
I haven't even felt this
when
yet. Let me see.
you're at a ball game and
Oh,
you sit
the
on
stadium
it.
seats.
Stadium seats.
Oh, yeah,
At first,
stadium
people are
seats.
like, oh, it feels like stadium seats. But I really wanted to draw your attention to what I'm noticing on the back here. So this actually has a lot of stuff going on inside of this. You have, of course, the cover. This here is the cover. But you also have a layer. So you have the cover, durable cover. You have a layer here which will whisk away the moisture. You have a layer that reflects the heat. You have the insulation and the protective barrier all happening inside this right here. It's something that they have been working months on, and I am excited to use it for the first time. So before we use it, I have given you down below some updating settings. So when I did my EasyPress review, everyone, I always say print these off or have them near you, because it gives you all of your settings as if you're using your EasyPress. It gives you your base material over here, and then your iron-on type over here, and it gives you detailed instructions of how to get the best results. Today, it's been brought to my attention that they've updated it. So with your EasyPress now, you have EasyPress matte settings and towel settings.
Oh, wow.
So they are a little bit different. So depending if you buy the EasyPress mat or if you buy or choose not to and you're going to use a towel, let's say, they've given us some really nice settings. It tells you at top what it is. So I'm going to be using the EasyPress settings. So it says these settings are recommended for using iron-on with the Cricut EasyPress. If using a hand iron or other heat press, your settings may differ than those listed here.
Yes.
Refer to iron-on instructions. What's great is we're going to be playing with the iron-on designs, and they gave us an iron-on design column.
Sweet.
Not only is the column let us know, of course, what our settings are, but it also lets us know what the iron-on designs are not optimal for. So, for example, polyester, it's not recommended to use the iron-on designs on polyester, not on silk, where you can on other things. So this is a really good thing to have. So we will have these settings ready to go. For those that didn't see my Monday, let's just call it amazingness.
I don't want to use the
where-
fiasco because
Yes.
some of it did fine. Another part maybe
Well,
not so much.
essentially, if you didn't see it,
Good.
I got to talking and everything like that. And normally, it's always important to test your EasyPress on a material. I did not do that. I melted the material right on my EasyPress here. The good thing is for those who saw it live, they got to see how you get that off in the process.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
However, I do want to quickly show you some of these. These iron-on designs came out about a week ago. I am in love with these designs because they're completed. They have full color. They come in 2 different sizes. I'll quickly go through them and show you the ones we're using, but there's no layering to get this color. This is ready to go, so you don't even need to have a Cricut. You can use it with the EasyPress. You can use it with an iron. It is brilliant. And a lot of these are
Brilliant.
a lot of these are on Cricut site, which the link is down below. Definitely use that, and you can use my code KK10 to get 10% off and free shipping. Or some of them are at Joann's. I found some at Joann's. Let me show you the ones I found. These ones are super cute. These are the bigger ones. These are 8.5 by 11 roughly. That doesn't mean the whole design is going to be 8.5 by 11. They're a little bit smaller in each one, but we have this design. This one here, which is this awesome love design.
That's really neat.
Love You More with beautiful
Love You More.
artwork.
Love You
And this would be awesome on a pillow. I love this one. I Love You to the Moon and Back in Sweet Dreams. Teach, Love, and Inspire. Only good vibes only here at the Ken's Kreations. I love this one. Holy Guacamole.
Holy guacamole!
This is another one of my favorite ones.
is
I got
good.
this one at Joann's. Whatever sprinkles your donuts. This one's so cute. You got a mama panda and 2 little baby pandas. This would be really cute like on a cosmetic bag. The bigger one, and then any little ones that you have inside, maybe that hold mascara or eyeshadow. The unicorn was we were about ready to use, but we decided not to. You have these sports themes ones. Here's one that is basketball, right?
That one's
I know
basketball.
I'm not the best
Nope,
of my sports,
you are right.
Sean.
You are right.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
This one's kind of hard to see, but it says faith.
Give it a little tilt. Sometimes you can see it.
There you go. Faith, hope, and love. And then it's got these cute little anchors as hearts.
Hearts. Yeah, that's cute. I like that.
Live, love, teach. I love this one. We're going to be actually using this one today. Bookworm. A soccer one, and this is actually white. Volleyball. Kiss the cook. So fun. I love this one. Mama bear and baby bear. This one I thought would be cute if a mom has, like, let's say a laptop for their cover, and then the baby bear, if they had like an iPad in a cover, would be cute. And this one's really cool because it's an ampersand. So I could take out and maybe in a circle write Kenny, and then have the ampersand and Sean.
So somebody already questioned, how much are these?
So these are retail. These ones I believe are $4.99.
There you go, $4.99. And there's
Now-
a couple other questions if you want to, real
Sure.
quick.
What are those?
Michelle Mitchell says, will, and it says, RHUS take the place of the mat you recommended from Amazon?
I believe it will. I have not tried this
Okay.
yet. You guys are. I'm trying this EasyPress mat live. The only reason I'm gonna lean towards yes is this is designed for the EasyPress. So yes, I do believe it will. The other thing I like about this is this can be like slid into t-shirts. It can be slid
Nice.
into things, which is huge in my opinion.
Another question, somebody already kind of answered, but we're going to say it again. Your code doesn't work on the new product like this, but if you order one other small item, you can get the free shipping.
Well,
Is
yes,
what people are
that's
saying.
the workaround. Nothing that
Little
I'm
bit.
promoting. Other
No.
people have pointed this out to me.
Yeah.
It's not something that, as a influencer, I'm promoting. However, it will work. Yes. So if you want to buy this and you want the free shipping, you won't get the 10% off. But the free shipping only works on the cart if something else is put in there. So since Sean has now put that out, I didn't go
I'm
over that with
sorry.
Sean before that. We shouldn't
sorry.
encourage. But there you go. So here is the other size, which is basically essentially half of the 9.5 by 11. So I love this one. It says hangry, which is like, and it's
I think
got
we
a
all
little
get
bit
that
of
way.
oranges. Oh, I get that way. This one is designed to obviously be cut. So let's sleep in. I need a nap, sleep. This one we possibly are going to be using today, Dreamer. I love this Wanderlust Adventure Waits. This one's really cute for a little girl's room with the little mermaid and the seahorse. New to the crew and hello, I'm new here, which is really cute. We have sloths.
Oh,
Some
gotta
people
love the
cry with sloths. We have one that just says game day, which is perfect. The flowers, which I love, very colorful. We're definitely using this one, Beautiful. This one says Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star and Good Morning Sunshine. We used this one. We actually did successfully make one thing on our last one, which was this onesie. And I love it. It just says just chilling in my crib. And the other one says rolling with my homies. So we are going to be using some of these today. Like I said, we're using the EasyPress mat live with you guys. So we're going to be learning together as we go. I will say, if you're going to, make sure you have the correct settings. This is very important. These settings are specifically for the EasyPress mat settings. So before I turn on my EasyPress, just to reiterate, this is 12 by 12 square. So 12 by 12 inches. So you can see your EasyPress is taking up pretty much a good portion, but you have a little bit off to the sides here still to work with. This, in my opinion, is more than enough. Your EasyPress can only be 9 by 9, so it's only going to be able to cover so much anyway. So anything bigger than this probably won't need to be needed. So let me go ahead and turn this on, and I will be right back.
All right, very good. So this is just awesome pad here. That would just a wonderful way to use this thing. I can't wait to see how well it works. Also, if you all could remember to subscribe, like, and share our page. We'd love that. If you're watching us on a mobile device, right there in the lower left-hand corner, it says share. Hit it. That's all you have to do. Just hit it, and you'll be great.
All right. So, using our settings, let's go ahead and start with something. I think the first thing I'm going to start with is...
So how do these adhere to the ribbed onesies?
The ribbed onesies?
Yeah. Somebody was just asking that.
Have not used them on a ribbed onesie.
Yeah, these here are not really ribbed. They're...
Yeah, you would want to be careful just because I agree that would be a little hard to on a rib. Anything like that. That's with anything though. Even HTV and stuff like that. Depending on the ribbed, if it's a very tight knit ribbed, it would work. But if not, it will not. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually I'm going to be using the Cricut faux leather, so you can use this.
Yeah, somebody. This is not sold at Michael's, or is it sold? It
is sold at Michael's.
It is sold at Michael's.
Yes.
Okay, somebody just asked.
Yep.
Oh, thank you very much, Melody. That's so nice.
So some of the questions I might wait till the end, because if not, I continually am in the middle of something and I get pulled away. So if we could maybe remember them and bring them at the end, I would greatly appreciate it. Unless it's relative to what's going on there.
You bet.
So we're going to start with this here. It's just the Cricut faux leather. So you'll see on the EasyPress mat settings, on the second page, we have Cricut faux leather. And we're using the iron-on design. So down here, it lets me know that this is going to be 265 degrees. Let's see if I can get that super close. 265 degrees Fahrenheit, 130 Celsius. Preheat for 15 seconds. Apply for 20 seconds. Post, heat back, leave liner on 15 seconds. So post, heat back. And then it's a cold peel. And cold peel is what, Sean?
That means you need to let it cool off before you let it peel.
Yes. So let me show you how easy the Cricut EasyPress is to change temperature. So here's your Cricut EasyPress. You have your power. Let me see if I can get you a close up here, which is great. Look at this. Normally, could I hold something like this with it on? No, but with this safety base, I can.
Love it.
So we have the power button. We have a temp timer, plus, minus, and this little Cricut head here that's either going to be red or green. Right now, I'm at 250 degrees. It's already reached its status. We know that because it's green for 30 seconds. And for the Cricut faux leather, I want it to be 265, and we're going to be doing it for 15 or 20 seconds. So all I have to do is hit my little temp button. I want it to be 265, so just push up until I get to 265. My little Cricut head now turns red saying it's heating up.
There you go.
The timer, I'm going to put it down to, because the first one is 15 seconds, and we can always change that. So I'm going to do 15 seconds, and that way it's set. Now, since this is heating up, I can show everyone what I was talking about. This here is your heating plate. You can see your big heating plate. If I was to touch this, very hot. Once it's in this base, and this is probably why it's one of my favorite things, little kids can touch the side of it, it's not going to hurt. You can even touch this. They put so much thought into and science into making sure that this is not getting any of the heat from down below. It has a, I think we measured it, an 8-foot cord or
6 feet 9 inches.
6 feet 9 inches. And once again, if let's say a little hand comes up here and touches, you're okay.
Yep, no problem.
And it does not require a lot of pressure, which is another great thing. Very easy to use. So we're at our optimal temperature. So I'm going to put this over here. We're going to bring this. So this is just the faux leather. So it's telling me I should preheat this for 15 seconds. Now the design we're using is this one here. It is the bookworm design. So I'll bring this up a little bit closer here. So it's going to mostly go here, but of course...
Thank you, Michelle. That is so awesome.
We should hit it. So I'm going to start with doing this for a 15-second preheat. So this is where I would say always test your material. This is our Monday fiasco was I didn't test it, put it on for literally this long, lifted it up, and there was a big hole.
Obviously I had a super low melting point.
I will say there is, on Cricut, I think they're out of stock, there is a protective barrier you can purchase.
Oh, yes.
If not, I get these on Amazon. You can use this. You can use silicone. Is that correct, Sean? Or not silicone, Teflon.
Teflon. Teflon, yep.
So if you feel like, gosh, I really want to have that protective barrier, you could definitely do that. Yep. And we're just going to start this as our preheat.
Yep.
Now, right now, we don't really need to add a lot of pressure. We're just preheating the item.
Yeah, Renee was just saying her 10 and 14-year-old used this machine.
Yes.
And they do just fine
Absolutely.
with it. Yep. Thank you,
Renee.
Renee.
I wanted to say, since we have a few seconds here, is a lot of people tend to use this as an iron, like this, because they're so used to anything in their hand being an iron. Just remember, when you are using this, you don't want to move it around. You're going to want to apply your pressure in that one spot and then reapply it again. So we have our preheat. Now, we are going to need 20 seconds, so I am going to change my timer by hitting timer, go up to the 20 seconds, and that way we are ready to go. Now, this has been preheated. This has a protective liner, which is really nice. So we can apply it. But once again, if you still feel like you need to have a protective liner, I would definitely use that. So once again, using your handy cheat code, it tells us apply for 20 seconds, post heat back, leave liner on for 15 seconds. So post dash heat back, which means you're going to flip it over and heat the back.
Yep.
All right.
You'll find some of those are like that, some do not.
And I don't think this will.
I think it's just gonna. I think it's gonna just barely miss it. So yeah.
Yeah. So we're just gonna do this. Start my timer.
And away we go.
And I am not adding a lot of pressure. I'm just leaning a little bit.
I'm just gonna pull that so you can kind of see what he's doing here.
I'm leaning a little bit. My table is about waist high, so I am just adding that much pressure, and we are letting the EasyPress mat do the rest for us. Sometimes when we see silicone, a lot of people will, it absorbs heat, so it's taking heat away from your design.
This, Rebecca, this is not a bag. It's just one of Cricut's faux leather sheets.
So I'm
just to show you.
Yeah, cutting this down, just to show you, but to cutting it down and putting it on a tote, but I really like this on the faux leather look.
Yep.
So as soon as we're done, we're going to turn this over, and we are going to do it on the back for 15 seconds. So I'm going to change my timer, bring it back down to 15 seconds, and we are going to flip this over. You can feel that. It absorbs your heat, but now
it's not.
Feel the bottom of it. There's
cold.
no heat.
This is cold. This is cold.
So this pad is doing all the work. It's getting your heat. It's not hitting this right there, which is very important, you guys, because you want the heat
that is awesome.
to absorb into this. And this is cold. So it's definitely absorbing the heat, but it's also whisking moisture. Very important. All right, so let's do our back.
Sherry said she did one on a canvas bag.
Oh, very cool.
Super. Oh, yeah, it would look very... Melody says that would look really great in a frame.
Oh, it would. Good idea,
I think that'd be a nice idea, Mel.
So then we are going to do a cooled peel, Sean. Once again, what's a cooled peel?
Means the item that you just used needs to be nice and cool.
So at least how many minutes would you say?
I would say, because this is thin and it's not warm in here, probably maybe a couple minutes.
So about, I'd say 2 minutes.
Yeah, about 2 minutes should be fine. Robin's a bookworm. Well, there you go, Robin. This would be a great one for you.
All right. So I'm going to put this back in its little super duper handling thing. We can turn this back over and kind of let it wait. I'm going to put this off to the side and show you again. This here, I can't tell you. It is, all the heat is on that pad.
Yeah, that's warm.
But
cold.
This side is cold. It even tells you the older side is cold. It actually tells you too all of your different materials in there, which is really nice. So your outer is cotton, polyester, PU, inner. I'm really impressed with this mat. One thing I will say, when I've used my other mat that I recommended, it did absorb the heat. So it would go from here onto my material, and a lot of the heat would end up in the silicone mat all the way through, and I wouldn't get a good transfer. So, pretty impressed already. This little mat.
So Linda,
for $24.99, it packs a punch.
So Linda says, how does it not harm the part that is under the press twice as long?
I don't understand.
I don't think I quite understand that. You might want to try to rephrase that, Linda. Harm what part under the press twice as long? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. I apologize.
The name of the pad is actually called the Cricut
EasyPress Mat. M-A-T. So here you guys are. So just so you can see, EasyPress Mat. Oh, Sean was calling it a pad. How dare he?
I heard pad, sorry.
So we're going to let this cool. When you guys do pull it up, I do want to let you know, if you feel any pulling or if it starts to pull up, that means you might need to reapply heat. However, the EasyPress mat, if you follow instructions, it should be fine. Like I said, this is applying the heat, but this here is doing all of the work for you on making sure you get a good transfer. I'm going to have you get rid of that there really quick.
All right.
It's been about 2 minutes, and we should be able to lift up. Wow, look at that.
Right off.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, this is much easier than our first go-around. Because on our first go-around, when I lifted up, without using the EasyPress mat, let me show you this. The EasyPress mat last time, when I lifted it up, because the heat was absorbing into that silicone mat, you can see here I didn't get a good transfer. Which, if we're putting these in wash, you want.
Yep.
Here, wow, look at that. I'll even do this so you guys can see it is on there. I'm folding that right at that edge where that would pop up if it was not a good transfer, and look at that.
Sweet.
Okay.
She's asking the parts that are getting double the time.
You're okay. I mean, so what she's essentially asking is, when I did this, it was here and then here, and this middle area is getting double time. Yeah, I mean, you want to pay close. I could move it like this, absolutely. It's only a very minimal amount, and it didn't, because of that protective sheet there, I think we're okay. But I am very impressed with this mat, how it was able to do this. And look at those, the book part there, look at that.
That's right on there.
I am trying to peel this up as if, you know.
Nice. Yeah.
That's amazing. Wow.
That is so cool looking. Yeah, frame that and pop it up somewhere.
Okay, I have to say, first go around, I'm pretty impressed. Yeah. Not to say Cricut would ever release anything that I wouldn't be impressed with, but you never know, you know?
So, somebody was just asking, that's kind of an interesting question. Rebecca was saying, are the carrier sheets sticky?
The carrier sheets. Are you talking about the sheet I just removed?
I'm assuming that's what she was saying.
What did I... Oh, it's right here.
Oh.
Nope.
No, these are not sticky at all.
Because you're just doing the...
Yeah. No stickiness to these at all. None.
I don't know what our... What material do you think this is? It doesn't have a tag. Do you think that's cotton?
Might be. I would do a small little test somewhere and maybe even use the Teflon just to be on the safe side.
Yeah. So these are the Cricut totes. I believe these... I don't know if these are polyester or not.
Yeah, it's so hard to tell on this.
What are the comments saying?
Anybody know what the Cricut totes, totes are made of? Anybody?
Because if it is polyester, it's not the iron-on designs. The mat can be worked with it, but the iron-on designs are not recommended for 100% polyester.
Do they sell a larger mat? I think this is the only size.
This is the largest one.
Yep.
Because really you only have this big of a press, so at any time you can move your designs to that point of the question before.
Yeah, so
I
there's
could
no
have moved my design up and down.
Melody thinks it might be a canvas, but boy, I don't know. If it is, it's a real...
Well, we can try it. It could be. There's no tag in it. Tag. Oh, maybe they're in a pocket somewhere. Well, we can try it. I just don't want it to...
Melt?
No, it won't melt.
No.
I think the reason they don't recommend it for iron-on designs is getting a good...
You think maybe because of the type of material or the weave?
Yeah, maybe. So this is the one I want to use on there.
Oh, sweet. That'll look nice.
All right. So we're going to follow as if this was a cotton poly blend, which it is then 340. So we got, remember, I'm going to move this out of the way. So, I guess I don't have to move it out of the way. So once again, I'm going to change my timer. And once again, you guys, I'm holding the base where the heat is coming out, and it's fine.
Yep.
So we are looking at using my settings here, 340. So we're just going to hit temp.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And the preheat is 5 seconds, apply is 30 seconds. So I'm not going to hit 5 seconds, I can just count the 5 seconds. But when we actually do apply it, it's 30 seconds. And this one 30 seconds. So I'm going to let that heat up. I have a little red Cricut head, so we want to wait for that to...
And the nice thing, this heats up very quickly.
It does heat up very quickly. All right, so just to let you guys know, when we're done, this is going to be post heat back, leave liner on 15 seconds. So I'm not putting the entire thing. I actually, what's cool on this pad, since it's a very soft pad, you're able to manipulate it in here. Some people said, oh, that's what I can do with my Steady Betty, which is true. So, and we're going to test it first here really quick.
Yep.
We're going to preheat it for only 5 seconds, guys.
So now I saw a little earlier that somebody's saying, why should I get this? I have a heat press. You would be quite amazing how easy this thing is to use. It's extremely portable. Your heat presses are not portable. You can take this thing anywhere and use it anywhere.
Well,
literally.
It's light. It's
very
under
lightweight.
5 pounds.
Yep, under 5 pounds.
It's way safer. I don't know how many times I've used a heat press and hit
your arms, your fingers, whatever.
The heat press is really, you have to sometimes clamp it down. This, I haven't had to do that.
Nope.
It's, I think, way user-friendly. I've seen a lot of people that are traditional heat presses come over to the EasyPress.
Charlotte.
All right, so we are going to try this. We are going to start here. We're going to use this one, which is this beautimous.
I love that one.
Isn't that cute, Sean? Because you're beautiful, Sean.
No, that's all you.
Oh,
all you.
We're having a moment, everyone.
Yeah, like Melody says, you don't burn yourself. You would literally have to.
No, yeah.
Literally burn yourself by doing it.
So
intentionally.
I should be able to get it all.
You want to hold it upside down and let me just see if it will?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's good.
So I don't have to move it. I do have this for people that are scared. Just keep in mind, if you use something like this, you might need to adjust just a little bit on the heat settings, but it didn't burn it, so I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to make sure it's all under my thing. It's under my Betty, and I'm going to hit start.
They are cold peel. These are cold peel.
These are cold peel.
So about 2 minutes or so, just enough to get them cold enough, and then you can peel.
And if at any time you're afraid, you could kind of lift it up real quick to make sure you're not burning it, but this one looks fine. And once again, I'm not adding a lot of pressure. I'm just kind of leaning as if I was leaning on my elbow or something.
I would say this amount of pressure is probably around 10 to 15 pounds by leaning on it, which is more than plenty.
All right, guys, so I will tell you, when I went to Cricut and they unveiled the maker and everything like that, I kind of had my doubts on this. I kind of was like, oh, I'm such a heat press guy. And I really didn't think too much about it. I said, I do not think it needs pressure. Where's the pressure, peeps? And once I started testing this, that's where I knew they were onto something with this. So it's already kind of coming off. I have to put this inside out to do the back side. It's already coming off, which is good news, but I still want to follow the instructions. I only need to do this on the inside for about 15 seconds. But once we're on the inside, it's folded inside out. Make sure your Steady Betty, geez, we were just talking about that. Make sure your EasyPress mat is always the right side up. It will tell you this side down. So that side will be going down. This side will be going up on my thing here. And we can go ahead.
I'd be very careful on this.
Yeah, I'm going to actually use the liner on this, John. So because I don't know what this is, I want to use the liner. And we are just doing this for 15 seconds. So I'll start my timer. And, well, there we go. And take it off at 15 seconds.
Yep.
And then once again, this is a cold peel. So about 2 minutes on something like this. Okay, take that off. And we will let this cool. I would say, I mean, cool peel is about 2 minutes, right?
Yep.
So, what? 2 minutes?
2 minutes.
Can you start that and we can start heating the next one so we don't
All
have...
right.
And
So
once
next
again,
one.
can you touch that and tell me where the heat is? So this
There
was
is
the
no
side
heat on
down.
this. None.
This was the side up,
And
right?
this is still warm. That's amazing. So there's definitely that one layer in there that literally keeps all the heat on one side and keeps it cold on the other. That's what's crazy and
you just want to
very
be
safe.
careful.
And this is
Always
paper.
test.
This is paper here on here. If this got hot all the way through, you could literally burn this, and that would not be a good thing.
All right. So what should we do next, Shawnee? Do you want to do a onesie again?
Yeah,
Might
let's
as
try
well.
another onesie.
All right. So onesie, these are 100% cotton. So are you doing the 2 minutes for my cool peel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm watching.
So these are 100% cotton. I already have this one, so we're going to do rolling homies. The reason why I want to try the onesie is the last time I had to add more heat, and I pulled it off, and it wasn't up to my standards. So I want to see if that was because of the press I was, or the mat I was using. So we're going to see how this mat does.
So Crafty Nana says, can you use a hand weight to apply pressure? Read it on Facebook before. What do you think? A hand weight? Oh, I think I know what you mean. Kind of like a very small weight. I think you can just apply. You could, but there really is no reason to.
Yeah.
Your own pressure, just your own body pressure, is going to be
I don't
totally
know if I
fine.
need to worry about this. Can I just do this?
I think it'd be fine.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Normally I would put it inside, but on this, I guess I could, but I don't think there's really a need to. Do you, Shawnee?
What's that? What part?
On the onesie, I don't think I need to put it underneath that. I think
No,
it should be fine.
I think it'd be fine.
All right. So
Totally fine.
once again, we're going to use our EasyPress mat settings here. And this is 100% cotton. So it's really important to check if it's not inside the onesie. So if you open it inside, it should tell you. Here we go. So this here is, so you can see, I don't know if you can see that, 100% cotton. You really want to check because sometimes it might feel like cotton, but it's actually a polyester cotton blend. And you want to make sure we're adding the right recommended settings with using this. So, when in doubt, test it out. That's what I'm saying.
These onesies actually came from our good friend here in the room, Miss Renee Lyons.
Thank
you,
you.
Renee, for these.
Because we don't really need onesies on a typical day.
No, we do not.
All right, so let's look at our settings so we can make sure we have that. Oh, my mic fell down, Sean.
Oh, no.
Where do you want that? I don't know where to put it, so I'll give it to you.
We'll just leave it right there.
So cotton for the iron-on designs, once again, is 340, preheat 5 seconds, but then we're going to apply for 30 seconds. I'm already at 340, 30 seconds, so I am going to do my preheat of 5 seconds. So just here we go.
Put the design at the top. That's right.
Put the design what?
Way at the top, because it's a onesie.
Oh, that makes sense.
So it's like two fingers from the top is what they were saying.
Okay.
I remember that from last time. They say about 2 fingers for onesies is where you should put it.
So right about there?
Right there, yeah. Rolling with my homies.
Rolling with me homies. So right about there, I think.
Sweet.
All right. So, because this one we don't have to move, we're just going to do this once. And then it is, once again, you're going to post the heat back, leave liner on for 15 seconds, and then a cold peel.
Can you fold this mat? Yeah, this is very flimsy. You could probably do a fold it and done it that way too, but I wouldn't want to do that too often because I don't know if you want to put a crease in there.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Oh, I see what they're saying, yeah. Well, and the other thing is, too, it's very distinct. It definitely says one side up, one side down, so I would also want to follow that.
Yeah.
And I can't stress enough, it's not a lot of pressure. I think a lot of people worry about pressure because with the heat press has kind of told us that it requires pressure. You need the pressure to do a good heat press, where on this you don't.
No.
I don't really feel...
I think it's just the way it is, and it's amazing.
So you guys, this mat is, I'm pretty impressed. All of the heats here, I don't understand this. This is cool.
Cold. This is not even close to being... there is no temperature change at all. I bet you if we were to bring out a
I bet you now
FLIR,
there is, because that's...
Yeah, that's
because
why
I put that on
I bet
there.
you if we were to get a FLIR camera, you would see the total difference.
Fancy, a FLIR
A
camera.
FLIR, FLIR.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do this here, and we need to do this, it says, for 15 seconds with the liner still on. And then cold peel. And while this one is cold peeling, we can...
So cool, so cool. This is going to come out so much better.
Okay. So it's a cold peel. We're going to put this one off to the side and let it cool.
Yep. And we're definitely ready for that other one.
That was already coming off because of, it was already, you could see it.
Yep.
See, yeah, look at that. It's just lifting right up. Well, maybe not. No? So maybe I needed to have, and see this, I worry that this is not, I don't think this is a cotton. I think this is either full polyester. I mean, it worked. I'm not going to say it didn't. It's a little bit there. So because we don't know what this is, I probably wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, if it's not true canvas.
I would just use your regular traditional iron-on on this. Grant you're not going to be washing this, so you're not worried, but I wouldn't do it again just because, you know, we don't know the exact. So that's just what I would say.
Yep.
I don't recommend it. It works.
And you could probably do another quick press just to make sure it got on
there.
there.
Yeah, the only thing that makes me nervous is because I don't know exactly what it is. There's no tag that says this is cotton or it's polyester, because it does say do not use it with polyester with the iron-on design. So, yeah. So I would advise against doing your regular iron-on.
It could be, but who knows?
Yeah. Okay, let's try this bed B onesie. Has it been about 2 minutes or no?
Almost. Put it on something that's not warm.
It's not very cold yet, but let's show you the first one. This was not using it with the EasyPress mat. And you can see I'm peeling up here. And you can see a little bit, I don't know, can you get up real close to that?
Oh, yeah.
And show peeps?
Here.
To kind of see what happened there.
So, as you can see, this little piece here did not, because the silicone pad was absorbing too much heat, and which is what it's doing is taking the heat away.
Yeah, so I don't think it worked. I think that silicone pad, I think this is good, Sean. 2 minutes, don't you think?
Yeah, it should be nice and cool.
It's nice to feel it. What do you think? Cold?
Oh yeah, it's cold.
Okay, so let's see how this one does. Should we go from bottom?
So Linda asked, can the EasyPress do things other than flat surfaces?
What do you mean?
Like you can...
Oh, wow, look at that.
That's much better.
Oh, wow.
Right off, look at that. Perfect.
Wow. You guys, this is definitely worth the investment. That is a much better... And I grant you, if we would have maybe used a towel, we would have had the same. I don't know. Feel that. That's amazing.
Yep, that's on there.
So let's show you again. Here's some edges. There's no edges peeling up. It's, oh, sorry.
There you go.
So it's nice. Down here, let's look at these tiny edges. So you can see it's already in the fabric and it's not peeling up. So
yeah, this is
that's amazing.
I think somebody was saying that this is slightly ribbed, which it will kind of stretch.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Because if you look at it super close, there's ribbing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
What do they want to know? I mean, it's on there.
It's on there.
So are you saying, like, if you were to stretch it again, is it... So I'm stretching it.
Yeah.
And it went right back.
There you go, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, Melody, that's right. Melody used one, her EasyPress on a hat.
Yep.
Because you could sit there and you can just take your hand, because the thing only weighs 5 pounds. You just
and it
just go on one side and just stretch it up and over like so. I don't see any
stretch marks in there or any of the ribbing, but I see what you're saying. But
cool.
Yeah, even with the rolling width, it didn't do it. So that's a much better. This one you can feel like it's definitely, you can still feel the iron-on applique on here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, look.
Yeah,
because I didn't get a good, because all the heat went somewhere else. So that shows you right there why this didn't work, because look at that. And it's coming right up. I mean, it's on there, but it's coming off. So that was using that silicone mat that traditionally works for me, but it didn't on this.
Can you repress the other one to see if it will adhere?
Other what?
The one that we just showed you? The other onesie? Is that what you're asking?
This? Well, I kind of ruined it.
You know,
Okay.
we probably ruined it just a bit, but I'm sure
Yeah.
we could. Obviously we would use the Teflon cover to use it as our barrier.
We can try it.
Yeah.
I'm not giving any guarantees. Oh, that poor red bag's still on here. Alright, ready? So we're just saying, so this is cotton, right? So let's do it. It's already on there, so normally it would be 30 seconds, so maybe start with 15.
I'd say 15 because it's kind of already there. I think you're just going to kind of heat up the... This is only if this has enough of that glue material that's on these things would work again. We don't know.
Yeah, let me try. I mean, we definitely... Doesn't hurt to try, right? I have to say, this EasyPress mat is impressive. It's better than the first one I saw when they launched the EasyPress, which was more of a silicone mat. And I see what they're saying now where the silicone is absorbing the heat. So, okay, that's just 15 seconds. We can do another 15. I just want to see how we're doing. Yeah, I guess we can do another 15. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think I got a little bit up here.
I think it came from this. I think it just...
Oh, it did it. Oh,
Yeah.
You're right. It came from that.
Yeah,
Well, it's up there now, Sean. All right, let me go ahead and do the other 15 seconds for you so we can test that.
They're charging $12.50 for shipping. Ouch.
So that's where Sean's workaround was coming in.
It's not mine. It came from somebody else.
I know. So someone else in the comment, can you address that?
So, unfortunately, because it is a new item, usually the codes don't work. But if you were to just place that plus another, something that's really on sale or something you've been wanting that's not that expensive, add it, then it becomes free shipping.
So anything that's in the cart that doesn't apply to my discount, and that's going to be new items, EasyPress, machines, Bright Pad. I think those are the big ones.
Mm-hmm.
If it's the only thing in the item, the code won't apply. If you put something else in there, the code does apply to things that aren't that, and then the free shipping. So I'm not sure why shipping is so high on that. I know
it doesn't
some people,
weigh
but
anything.
yeah, it's well worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did good.
Yeah.
We have to let this cool. I mean, it's off. It should be a little closer, obviously, because I stretched it. But I'm pretty... We'll let this cool for the full 2 minutes for a nice cool peel, because there was nothing we had to peel off this because it was already on. But this mat, wow.
That's amazing.
This mat, it has definitely replaced anything else I used.
Yep.
This will be the only mat I use with my EasyPress now because of the results I'm getting. Now, we are going to be doing another video where we test different types of heat transfer. Of course, Cricut, I also want to test their printed iron-on that we got with this and see how it does, because this, in my opinion, is a must. They should be... I can see why
Jennifer.
Cricut is very proud with this EasyPress mat, because this is pretty impressive in my opinion. Because you guys saw, well, not everyone, but the people that did see me using this with that silicone mat, how we struggled with this, we struggled with other things, and everything that I put towards it, as long as we follow our instructions and it's an item that can be used, I definitely would. Alright, so is that about 2 minutes? It's still a little. Let's let it cool a little bit.
Well,
we'll
this
do
is
the
warm,
red test.
So
Oh yeah, good point.
if you turn this over and use it on this side,
That's
it's
true,
cool.
because that is cool.
Take the heat out.
So what questions do you guys have about the mat that I can answer? We could do another project. I think I have. Let me see if I have something else that...
Yeah, that's kind of a canvas type material. That might work really nice.
They have a... Oh, I'm going to read what it is. It is 100% polyester.
Oh, yeah.
So it says it's not recommended for 100% polyester. So I went
The
to
outer
that.
shell, the outer shell is polyester, or is it?
I don't know. It just says polyester on it.
Well, it could be. It should say outer shell, inner shell.
Body 100% polyester, lining 100% polyester.
Yeah, so it's polyester all the way through. So
What's polyester?
it's a synthetic material.
All right. Well, we have the wash rag. We'll do the wash rag next.
Okay.
That will be our last little test. What's this? Let's make sure I can do this.
Yes, Michelle, we're sorry. We're just going to have to twist your arm and make you buy this because you know you're going to love it.
Okay, so here we go. Here's
will
a nice
love it.
up and close.
It's worth it.
So here is that bottom part that was having so much problems. And there you go. You can see.
Right back in there.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's a thing. Now the rib test.
Much better.
Much better.
Nice.
Wow. That's impressive. Because you saw that come right off, Sean.
I know. That is fantastic. Look at that.
Let's go on the edge here and see.
Where it really did come off.
So there's the edge.
And it literally came off it. It was off of that.
Let's go up here.
Wow. That's crazy.
Wow.
Love it.
All right. This is a win. All right, we'll do one more for you guys.
Okay.
We have to clean this one because there's fuzzies on it.
Yep.
So this should just be,
Should
and
use
this
that
one
side
is
or the
kind
other
of a
side?
ribbed washcloth, so we can test out our rib theory
Which
again.
one's better? That side or the other side?
I don't know.
One's
I'm
like
just
a
gonna get off any of our.
lovely dog hair.
Now these
This
are
is microfiber.
which is cotton.
Yep. Under cotton.
I think they're cotton, aren't they?
Yep.
Cotton.
Hello.
They
Hello,
stick
Angela
here.
from Puerto Rico.
So maybe I will do. Sean, you're gonna use this in the shower. I don't know if you will now, but we're gonna put a panda on it.
Okay. Yeah, I
You
probably
want to
won't.
use the panda in the shower?
No, I don't think so.
It probably won't work
It
wet.
probably won't work.
It
too
won't
well
work
wet.
wet, but I love those pandas, so I want to use the panda. Panda. So what's nice on these here is obviously you can cut them away and use only what you need. So we're just going to use this little panda here. Unless, do you want the big panda?
Well, let's do the big panda. I think that'd be more
Big
fun.
panda? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we'll just do the big panda.
Sean just likes panda because it thinks it's Panda Express.
Love Panda Express. Orange chicken double.
Oh, look how cute this panda is.
I know.
I think in someone else's video, they did the panda on a mouse pad.
Oh, yeah, they did. Very cool.
All right, so this is cotton. You know what? I am going to test this. I just want to be safe, Sean, because after Ken's tote fiasco, it's better to test.
Yes, and Faye, yes, we do recommend washing things first if you're using shirts and stuff.
Washed.
And this has been used. The only big thing, because of time and all that stuff, we did not wash that. This washcloth though has been washed.
Oh, and that,
so.
you know what, though? It does bring up a good point. So when you do wash these, you want to wash them
Inside out.
and dry. Yeah.
Yep.
Like this.
Hang dry if you can.
Some people
is
won't
best.
hang dry, but you want to tumble, low heat, dry, inside out.
Do we have any Easter eggs? No.
All right.
I know, Renee. That orange chicken is awesome. Kenny thinks it's a little too spicy sometimes.
It is spicy. Okay, so we are doing, once again, cotton. So here's our cotton settings. So we don't have to change anything. I'm still set that. We do want to preheat only 5 seconds. So I'm just going to go on here and preheat this bad boy.
Oh, Nikki, that sounds like a great idea. She wants to do a canvas mat and a frame for her granddaughter with the soccer theme. Oh, that's wonderful.
So we preheat for 5 seconds. I'm going to put my cute little pandy bear there. Do you think that looks good, Shawnee?
Let me see.
Panda.
That's pretty cool there.
Oh, it's so cute. All right, for 30 seconds, Sean.
Ready, get set, and 30.
So once again, I'm just adding a little bit of pressure, not much.
Just leaning pressure.
Leaning on it.
Yep. That alone should be about 10, 15 pounds.
So we've used our EasyPress successfully, of course, with this. We've also used it for our Chalk Couture. There's new ink that has to be heat set or heat activated, so we use the EasyPress.
It works great.
And I've been telling all my team to buy this because they've been using their irons. And irons are great. The problem with iron, though, is you're not getting a consistent heat, which is something I love on the EasyPress, is the fact that you get a consistent heat. Huh. What am I looking at? Lori!
Hello, Miss Noonmaker. Good day.
Yeah. So Lori
She's
is the
the-
one that did the
So they did the
mouse pad
yes.
with this.
That
Yep.
was very cool.
I was actually looking for a mouse pad. I don't know where she got that mouse pad. I cannot find a mouse pad at all. The only mouse pad I saw was at Target, and it had flowers on it.
It's like, yeah, where would you find
But
a
I
blank
don't
one?
know what a mouse pad is. Is it fabric on the top? Is it a cotton on the top?
I don't really know, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
This looks interesting to see what happens when you...
Well, it went into the fiber. So we have to turn this over and do the 15 seconds.
yeah, this
so
will be interesting.
if since Lori is in the room and I know she usually doesn't mind when I share stuff, check out her. She got this EasyPress matte. I don't know how long ago, but her review she did on it is great, and she goes into great detail about the layers that I was talking to you guys about. So her video is the one that when it released yesterday, I was excited to show people because it is, in my opinion, I don't do a lot with Steady Betty, so I can't speak to a Steady Betty, but from what I used and recommended, this has simply blown me away.
Does the recommended settings paperwork come with the EasyPress, or do you have to download them?
I believe I just went back to my old video. Lori is the one that also discovered that for me and said that they had updated it. I didn't know they had updated these settings until it was brought to my attention. I went to my old EasyPress review video because I do say recommended settings, and it's been updated. So if you have the recommended settings already saved in your history, it is going to be there. So this will be it. There's two different ones. There's a towel and there's a mat. So we're just doing the backside like it says for 15 seconds. You're leaving that liner on.
Yep. She said, "What? It sounds like Lori said that it was polyester, and I'm assuming, Lori, that you're saying that your the mouse pad was polyester on the top."
So maybe.
I don't see why. I would have to say it has to be. Just
I don't know why you can't use this. Why under recommended settings it's not recommended for polyester though? Because that's what I thought a mouse pad was too, and hers turned out great. So I don't know. Maybe test it. That's the only thing I can think of is testing it. I would not use it on the tote bag like Ken did last time. That wasn't even polyester. I think it was literally plastic.
Probably could have been.
I don't know what polyester is.
It's a synthetic fiber.
You know what amazes me? And Granch, I'll show you the layers again. How you can add so much heat and it's not on the bottom here at all. So...
Looking for your thingy again?
Yeah, because that had all the different layers on it. So that's got to be because of durable cover, which is the top, the whisks moisture, so that reflects heat. That's what that's got to be. That layer right there, guys. That's to reflect heat. So that's why this is cold to the touch. My counter, it's not cold anymore because it's heat. So I'm really impressed with what they have, the research they put into this. Using the first time with you guys live here, it's been pretty impressive. I'll do more tests on the polyester. It surprises me because you can, on a cotton polyester blend, use the iron-on designs. But polyester, it says not recommended. So I'm not sure on that. But I'll use caution right now just because of my own experience of that thing last time.
So this is cotton, but it is a fiber, or it's microfiber, so it's a thick microfiber.
Don't forget, once again, that cold peel. You want to wait for that cold peel, which I think is about 2 minutes. And this one is, I don't know because it's so ribbed. I don't know.
It's going to be interesting.
Oh.
Well, look at that.
Wow. It is interesting how it took that
fiber.
Print, that fiber.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Wow. That is so impressive.
Oh, it was a sublimation mouse pad.
Oh. So I have no idea what that means, but okay.
Well,
I know what sublimation is, but I see what she's saying. So it's made for that kind. Okay, gotcha. Like I said, the only mouse pad Ken could find had flowers on it, and it didn't tell me what it was. Yeah. That's so interesting. It took almost the pattern of the...
Weird.
Yeah.
Very weird.
And here you guys go. For those who already asked me if I can stretch it, it does look like the little panda stretches with it. So here we go. And there we go again. So you can see where it stretched with it, but it didn't keep those stretched marks. And then there's those corners.
Edges.
Or sorry, edges. Apologize.
That's okay. Pretty wild.
Wow. You guys, in my opinion, this is, if you have an EasyPress, you need this. There's no doubt in my mind. This is very impressive. I can't speak once again. I know some of you asked about a Steady Betty comparison. I've never used a Steady Betty. and I don't even know if it's the exact same thing as this. However, this is way past my expectation that I thought it was going to do. That's absolutely amazing.
You see.
Yeah. So you guys, once again, the heat on here will stay on the top, but if you were to turn this over, it's cold.
Cold.
It's not. You would think the heat would go all the way through that, because obviously on a silicone mat, when you're using that silicone mat, you can feel that heat on that mat, and we did not get good results with that.
And also because this does get warm, if you remember when we do iron-on and we need to weed, you can still heat this up. Place your HTV transfer right on there, warm it up a little bit. It just needs enough warm to get that thing, and you can still do the weeding as well.
Also perfect for pressing sewing projects.
There you go, like that.
Very cool. So what kind of questions do you guys have? I can answer
questions.
The ones. I will, like I said, I will test the polyester.
I did see something, Sylvia Fox, hi Ken Sean. Cricut only has 24 iron-on designs. Question, I don't see the panda graphic.
Microfiber towels are mostly made up of polyester. Well, there you go.
There you go.
So, if that's the case, because I don't have a... Do you have it? So you've washed it so much.
I don't know. I always thought it was cotton.
To be honest, I don't know. It's got a Hyundai Assurance car care on it, though.
Huh. That's the one that went to my car.
Well, I know, but it doesn't tell me what it is. So if that's the case,
yeah, maybe so.
It did great.
Oh, thank you, Tallies.
So any questions you do have, let me know. I know a lot of you are now getting these. Oh, to someone else's question. Yes. So Cricut right now does not have all of the iron-on designs. I don't know if it's because they wanted some released at Joann. So for example, to my knowledge, where are they all? This one, once I saw Lori's video, I went to Joann's to buy this one. Because she has this as her thumbnail on her video.
Very cool.
And I love this one. And it's not on the Cricut website, but it is at Joann. So I don't know if certain ones were released to Joann's and certain ones were released to the Cricut site. Maybe over time they didn't want to release them all on the Cricut site. They wanted to slowly roll them out.
Oh, thank you, Fatima. That's very nice of you.
So if you don't see a design at Cricut, I would check your local Joann's. So for example, this one I got at Joann's. That one was a Joann's. This was a Joann's. The Kiss the Cook was Joann's. And the rest of these I got, I think, nope, this one was the Joann's. I think that one was the Joann's. So the rest I think I got on Cricut.
There you go.
So if you're seeing a design that we showed you, definitely check Joann's. Yeah. I don't know why Joann's has some and Cricut has some, but they're a great price. Yeah. This, for $4.99 for this, is an amazing price, and they're very, very high color. Like, they have a lot of color to them. And these...
Hello, Sheila.
There you go. And you can cut these up. So you can see, like, on this one here, how they're upside down and stuff like that.
Oh, like that.
Yeah, so, I mean, this one, obviously, you wouldn't put down like this. You would just cut it up. So,
yep.
Any questions?
Well, Fatima says she's has ordered the mat and is waiting patiently. You're going to love it.
I think you're going to be very, very impressed. Very impressed. Is an amazing
Excellent,
mat.
Cara. Cara's getting one, too. Good. You're going to this thing is just...
Yeah.
So awesome. So awesome.
Yeah, and I heard some people say that some people did find theirs in Michaels. So I don't know what Michaels have them. Like I said, each Michaels is different on the size of their section. We have a really large Michaels section. We're really lucky. But we don't have Cuttlebug at our Michaels.
No.
Where yesterday after doing a live, a lot of people said that theirs do have Cuttlebug. So check your Michaels to see. Because then maybe you can get it right away. But, I mean, to be honest, Cricut shipping is super fast.
Guadalupe got one. Good for you. Nice job.
So, Lori says, usually microfiber towels are 80 poly, 20 cotton. Yeah. Which maybe could be contributing to our success because they do recommend, they don't tell you the blend. It just says cotton polyester blend on the new recommendation sheets. So that could be it too. So always test it out. I definitely probably wouldn't, we're not going to use this as a wash towel, of course, or anything like that, because it obviously covered up the microfiber towel. But I wonder if, just out of curiosity, let's do this. So that's crumpling it up, stretching it. That's pretty. I mean, this is impressive stuff. So you guys can see there, and if I would have done this using my silicone mat, you guys already saw that onesie. We would not have gotten these results at all.
You're welcome, Cindy.
Not at all. So this, if you have an EasyPress, you need this.
Sheila, you have 6 of the iron-ons? Is that what you're saying?
Wow.
Cricut is shipping is slow to Chicago. Well, that's not very fun.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
You think a big city like this should be right there.
Well, I don't know their shipping.
Oh.
I'm always happy to get it. If I place something, I usually get a shipping notification the next day.
Yeah.
Grant you, it might take
X
whatever,
days later.
USPS or FedEx or whatever it is, but they're usually really quick to get that order out. I usually see it within 24 hours of shipment, so I'm always impressed with their shipping. So, well, I give major kudos to Cricut on this. I'm extremely impressed with this. I know when I saw it get launched online, there's not a lot, I guess, to say, like, you're looking at. All you see is a rectangle, and it's square. I know, I think it was a sheesh. I know Lori showed this in her video, and I think she shared this on Facebook today, showing this. Because to see the inside of this mat is really...
So what's the blue one called?
The blue one there is the insulate. So that's what's stopping it from the heat going from here all the way down. The bottom is your protective barrier, so that's what this is. I don't know if you guys can see it too. In the top one, there's little speckles of like silver almost. Can you see that?
Yeah, it does have a kind of a...
I don't know why. Maybe that's just a design choice they went with.
The type of material.
The type of material they're using. Durable cover, and all sorts of stuff. The one thing I didn't see was...
Yes, Tisha, it is. It's taking place of that.
What?
This is taking place of the old mats for the new ones.
Well, I don't think
the older ones never came out. But
well, there was never an old mat. This is the mat.
Yeah.
This would be, if you, like I said, if you have an EasyPress or something, this would definitely be, you would want this. The results have been absolutely amazing. I'm super impressed with it. So, once again, I know some people have been asking, well, what about size? Here's the deal is you're not worrying about the size because you can always move, for
your
example,
item or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, let's say we were going to press this whole thing. It's obviously bigger, so you're going to be moving it to the, quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not worried too much about having that huge mat because you're only going to be able to press that 9x9 anyways.
Yep.
So you're going to move this on the EasyPress mat as you go.
Yep.
Sweet. Any questions, Shawnee?
Let's go back real quick here. No.
Awesome.
I hope everybody enjoyed that. And this is definitely a mat.
It's a must.
It's a must-have.
This is definitely a must. I'm extremely impressed with it and stuff. And I'll test out more materials as I go on. I think a lot of the guides they give us is like I said, it's a recommended settings, not saying you can and cannot. But as we test, I will let you know. Double check. There's other people out there that are going to be doing videos on this, so I know. Lori Newmaker does a ton of videos on the EasyPress. Melody, as you guys all heard, has tested it on her hat. So Carol, I always say her last name wrong, Prevo. Yes.
Prevo.
So Prevo has this already, so she'll be doing videos. So definitely see what they press, see what their results are, and all you can do is test and know like, okay, this worked out and this is what I did.
What is the self-adhesive mat? I'm new to Cricut and I have the maker, but it scares me.
The self-adhesive mat or the self-healing mat?
Probably the self-healing mat. Maybe that's what you're talking
about.
So
the self-healing mat we saw at Michael's, and for people that are very big on doing sewing projects, when you do a sewing project, typically, let's say if you're using a rotary cutter, you're going to put a piece of material and you're going to cut. And if it cuts into the mat, it will heal. It's a self-healing. It's not going to
it just comes right back together.
Yeah. To where if I was
really
to
weird stuff.
obviously cut on this, it's going to cut a slip in this. where self-healing cutting mat, it self-heals. So no matter how much you cut on it, you know, you shouldn't have to worry about it leaving a slit or something like that.
Yeah.
So that one came out. They also have a new handheld rotary cutter that I showed at Michael's too. So those kind of go in and in together. So they also had the new license paper. So they had, what were the two that they had that I didn't? There was
Tangled and
Frozen.
Frozen, yep.
Yeah. And they also have the new printed vinyl. They have printed vinyl now. So Anna Griffin, beautiful printed vinyl.
Thank you,
they
Cherise.
had stock. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to me or anyone that already has these. And I hope you guys get them soon because I think you are going to be very impressed with this mat and how well it performs. This is very, very impressive. And the results we got were way better than anything I've ever gotten with that silicone mat, which
way
that's
better.
done.
This is way better.
Yeah. So,
all right.
For those, don't forget this one.
Look at that.
Look at that one.
This is
I
awesome.
love that one.
Frame this, baby.
Frame it, baby.
Wouldn't that be nice? And this is on full leather from Cricut.
Yeah.
You could probably even use the faux suede if you want. If you were looking for that type of look. This one was just happened to be the leather one.
Yeah.
So yeah, very, very cool.
Very cool.
All right, everybody.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have an amazing night.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.